This show really isn't what you ought to know. I mean, it's fun to know, but more like trivia. So if you're gonna play any food trivia games, this is the show for you. It all started when I tried to figure out why they call them oyster crackers. And it spun out of control from there. They're the little salty, buttery hexagon crackers that you have in soup or chili. And they're really popular in the northeastern United States. We know who made them, Adam Exton, an English immigrant who came to New Jersey. But we have no idea where the name came from. Some speculate it's because they look like little oysters, others because they're used in clam chowder. But it's not oyster chowder. But there really aren't any oysters in the crackers themselves. I think they were invented to help you eat oysters. You know, suppress the gag reflex. You let the oysters slide down and then you pop in a few of these. But they aren't the only thing with a weird name that doesn't mean what you think it does. French fries aren't named for France. They come from Belgium. They're called French fries because of the way that they're cut. And German chocolate cake doesn't come from Germany either. The recipe was submitted by a homemaker in Dallas, Texas to a newspaper in Dallas, Texas, in a place called Dallas, Texas in 1957. It called for a specific kind of baking chocolate, German's chocolate, named after Sam German. And no, he's not German either. He's an Englishman that started a chocolate company in 1852. So I guess the cake's named for him, just like people think Caesar salad is named after Julius Caesar. Which it isn't. It's named for Caesar Cardini, who invented the famous salad back in 1924 in the far-off mystical land of Tijuana, Mexico. Caesar's salad is Mexican? Put some of that in your burrito and light it. He was against the idea of putting anchovies in his dressing, but everybody ignored him. They do it anyway. Read your salad dressing label. Nobody sticks to the original recipes. I mean, just look at shepherd's pie. It's only shepherd's pie if it's made from lamb. If you make it with beef, like most of us do, then it's cottage pie. If you try it with fish, it's fisherman's pie. If you add a cream sauce to that, well, then it's admiral's pie. In Australia, they call it potato pie. And in America, if you swap out the peas for corn, it's cowboy pie. The French Canadians call it pâté chinois, which means Chinese pâté. And if you yank out the meat and slap in beans, you've got shepherdess pie. Grab a mouthful of that. If you think that's confusing, try this. Soy sauce isn't named after soybeans. The beans are actually named after the sauce. It's a theory, but the idea is that the English word for soy, or soya bean, came from the Dutch soja, which came from the Japanese word shoyu, which means soy sauce. Did I say that right? Shoyu?
Shoyu. Shoyu.
Sounds right. It was right around that point that I got hungry, and I stopped. I don't know. Maybe this is the kind of thing that's good to know for like dinner parties or something? No, I think this is pretty much a complete waste of your time.